Good morning, everyone. It's December 17th, 2018. I'm Eric. Blacklisted news. A Texas elementary school speech pathologist refused to sign a pro-Israel oath, now mandatory in many states, so she lost her job. Naturally. If you say anything against precious Israel, well, goddamn, you're goddamned. So a children's speech pathologist who has worked for the last 9 years with developmentally disabled, autistic, and speech-impaired elementary school students in Austin, Texas. She's been told she can no longer work with the public school district after she refused to sign an oath vowing that she does not or will not engage in a boycott of Israel or otherwise take any action that is intended to inflict economic harm on that foreign nation. So apparently this doesn't only extend to Congress, this oath, but it also extends to school teachers. A lawsuit on her behalf was filed early Monday morning in a federal court in the Western District of Texas, alleging a violation of her First Amendment right of free speech. I will be curious to see how that turns out. The child language specialist, and I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this correctly, so bear with me, Bahai Maui, is a U.S. citizen who received a master's degree in speech pathology in 1999 and since then has specialized in evaluations for young children with language difficulties. Amawi was born in Austria and has lived in the U.S. for the last 30 years, fluently speaks 3 languages, English, German, and Arabic, and has 4 U.S.-born children of her own. She began working in 2009 on a contract basis with the Pflugerville Independent School District, which includes Austin, to provide assessments and support for children from the country's growing Arabic-speaking immigration population or community. The children with whom she has worked span the ages 3 to 11. Ever since her work for the school district began in 2009, her contract was renewed each year with no controversy or problems. But this year, all that changed. On August 13th, the school district once again offered to extend her contract for another year by sending her essentially the same contract and set of certifications she has received and signed at the end of each year since 2009. She was prepared to sign her contract renewal until she noticed one new and extremely significant addition, a certification she was required to sign pledging that she does not currently boycott Israel, that she will not boycott Israel during the term of the contract, and that she shall refrain from any action that is intended to penalize, inflict economic harm on, or limit commercial relations with Israel or with a person or entity doing business in Israel or in Israeli or in an Israel-controlled territory. The language of the affirmation she was told she must sign reads like Orwellian or, well, self-parody, the classic political loyalty oath that every American should instinctively shudder upon reading. And here's the contract, I guess, or part of it. Pursuant to Section 2270.001 of Texas Government Code, the contractor affirms that it does not currently boycott Israel and will not boycott Israel during the term of the contract. Pursuant to Section 2270.001 of the Texas Government Code, boycott Israel means refusing to deal with, terminating business activities with, or otherwise taking any action that is intended to penalize, inflict economic harm inflict economic harm on or limit commercial relations specifically with Israel or with a person or entity doing business in Israel or in a Israeli-controlled territory, but does not include an action made for ordinary business proposed, and company means for a profit, sole proprietorship, organization, association, corporation, partnership, joint venture, limited partnership, limited liability partnership, or any limited liability company, including a wholly owned subsidiary, majority owned subsidiary, parent companies, or affiliate of those entities or businesses associated that exist to make a profit. So, and I covered this next article here. Congress is trying to use spending bill to criminalize boycotts of Israel and other countries. And there's so many of these bills that have been signed here. New York governor signs pro-Israeli executive order to blacklist BDS supporters. Israel seeks to criminalize criticism. So, you know, more Jewish favoritism in America. I swear the oath was supposed to be to your own country, but apparently in America you have to take an oath to Jews as well. Even if, you know, you happen to be a Palestinian and or Muslim, and not that I condone Muslims, because I don't, but they should be entitled to the very same treatment under the law as everybody else, and they're not. So, anyway, thought I would share this with you. Hope you have a good day. Kill the state, live free.